Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're not new, my name is Sunny and today's reading is going to be a quick reading again, and we have three piles: pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three, sorry. So the question for the reading today is going to be, what are you going to be expecting for the rest of the year? It could be for 2023, 2024, 2025, it just depends. Whenever you decide to click on the video, it's from then on. So if you need more time, go ahead and stop the reading, pick the pile that you, select the pile that you were drawn to, and I'll see you at your pile. So, pile one, we have the Tower reversed. Oh, wow, I don't know what we have for the next two, but that's a pretty significant card, I think, for the rest of your I keep wanting to say 2023. It is for 2023, but I don't know if everybody will continue to see it just on 2023. But for the rest of the year, pile one, I don't know if I said it was reversed, but yeah, the Tower reversed, you're going to be going through a lot of internal changes in your life. I wonder if it's heavy. I wonder if your transits for your birth chart are very heavy, because as far as I know, I do think that for the month of, I believe, July through September, there's a lot of, not heaviness, but just a lot of change. And with the node, I think there's a nodal change also, aside from the retrograde. I think it's Saturn, and I think there's one more. I think it's Venus, if I'm not mistaken. Venus is also retrograde. This could be hitting you hard in your chart. I feel that you're having a lot of internal change, whether it was forced on you or you decided to go ahead and make the change for yourself. It's always best to do that with yourself. That sounded way off. It's always best to consider that change from within, that it comes from you, rather than having an external force it on you, because you need to go back and reevaluate what's not working for you. You gotta figure out what is not in your best favor in this moment. The Tower card also is trying to let us know that the boundaries, the establishment that you're on is not very stable or secure. What's another word? I was trying to say the bottom part. So how the bottom part of the tower, the foundation, there you go. The foundation of your tower episode is not stable. It's not really helping you at this moment. But whatever it may be, you think you're doing okay, but in reality, if a little wind comes or something, or a little storm, it could flood, or it could just be demolished because it's broken down. Imagine an old castle, that kind of foundation. Imagine that, just because that's very much the scenario that this is. So, what you're going through for pile one, for the rest of the year, you're going through a lot of upheavals, but it's within internal energy. You're going within also, probably, it's not changes that others can see. I definitely think these are changes that only you can feel and see, but it could also be a change of your mentality. It could be a change of heart. It could be a change of necessary values and objectives in your life. You just don't value the same things you used to. It's just not lining up with the path that you have right now. So, yeah, sometimes you can't avert any chaos. You can't avoid the disaster, but you can definitely plan for it. This is one of those cards where I feel like you have the upper hand, but I definitely feel it's going to take some effort in your part to really take it one day at a time, for whatever it may be. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of transformation inside. No one else can see. Maybe you have heavy 12th house or 8th house. I'm trying to think if it's a 6th house thing, but I think it's usually usually 8th and 12th house, or some of the houses that only show what's hidden, and you don't really like to let those houses be out too much into the world. It's stuff that you hide, or it can be hidden from you. But again, these changes are necessary. Sometimes it's just you learn by the drastic change. Don't fear the change. Change is always positive. There's a learning experience, even if it's scary. There's always something that you can learn from any experience that wasn't always in your favor. So don't be scared of your tower card. I actually really like tower cards. I don't know if you watched my other videos, but I think I've only mentioned it once where if there's a card that I don't like, it's the Wheel of Fortune. I don't like being thrown wild cards. I like tarot cards because I know what to expect. Okay, I plan for it. I take it with a grain of salt and I take one step at a time. But yeah, the tarot card is very productive. I feel it's like such a scorpionic energy of like, and Saturnian also. We have Pluto in Capricorn if you're watching this in 2023. So yeah, this could be going back to reevaluate certain things in your life, wherever this may be. So change is good, change is productive, change is positive. So don't be scared, Padawan. Please like, subscribe, comment. It really helps me out. And I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in a different pile or video if you did choose another pile. So pile number 2. Oh, we have the Queen of Cups reversed. So pile number 2. Interesting how there's a lot of reversed energy here. Not that, oh man, I didn't want to spoil, sorry, I spoiled one of the, I'm not going to say which pile, but if you did choose a different pile, there's another reversal. But yeah, with the Queen of Cups, I think you're self-healing. There's a lot of self-healing in this card. I think you're really focusing on what's important for you. Maybe you've given a lot of time and energy to others. That's not what your body's asking you anymore. Your body's like, you know what, let's go back, reevaluate. Maybe you have a Venus retrograde also. I did mention that in another pile that there's a Venus return. There's a Venus retrograde. I apologize. And you're gonna reevaluate how you present yourself with your love and affection, and your caring emotions, and how you're providing that for others. And that's still a service, even if some people don't think that. Providing love is still a service, and it can be draining and daunting. So I think that with this, maybe left 6 months or 8 months or whatever's left over for you, the year for you, whenever you decide to watch this video, I do think that you're reevaluating how you're giving love onto others, and you're pouring that love back into your cup. You're not going to be easily handing that cup onto others, because you don't need to present that to others. You're a queen. You're the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups barely gives out her creativeness, her emotions also. You could also be creative, and you're reevaluating your creative outlets, and you're going back into the drawing board, and you're focusing within, and you're like, let me go back and refigure my skill sets. Let me refigure what's important and what's not working. Like, I like this, but it's not making me money, and it's not giving me the emotional happiness and joy that I thought it would bring me. So I'm gonna learn something else. Or I'm gonna, like, let's say you're really good at crocheting, but you're not crocheting what you want, or you're not crocheting the really big projects that you want to, like, elaborately show off. So you go back and you're like, you know what, I'm going to take my time, I'm going to do this the hard way, and I'm going to go back into, like, maybe watching videos or tutorials, or going back into, like, templates and figuring out how I can do this design, for instance. And I thought of this because it's the Queen of Cups is sitting down, and she has, like, her cup, and she's holding something. She's being creative with her energy. But yeah, I definitely think that you could be going back to the drawing board, refining some skills that are going to help you bring out that joy in you. I feel like you could maybe be a little, maybe it doesn't bring out, I'm not trying to say that you're dead inside, but it's just not bringing you that joy that it used to, for whatever it may be. If it's a creative outlet that you're thinking about, you could have a lot of self-care also. You could maybe have unhealthy relationships And that's why you have to go within. There can be codependency between people, and you could depend on others to give you like that self-sufficiency when you shouldn't value the self-sufficiency like that. It should be, I think I worded it wrong, but I'm basically trying to say that you shouldn't depend on others to make you feel like you're something. You're valuable as you are. That value should not be set from an external force. It should come from within. And I think that's what you're re-evaluating yourself in here with this Queen of Cups. Your inner feelings are going to change, and how your perspective and how you self-love and self-heal. You're going to redistribute that love back onto yourself in a much healthier manner. You're going to redistribute, why do I want to say that word? Recalculate, going back to the drawing board of how you're doing these creative projects, how you're showing your emotions, how you're affecting others, and how maybe you should set some boundaries, and how you should establish those boundaries if they're already there, but you're kind of wishy-washy about them. You know what? You're going to be like, just like these lines here, you're going to like draw them in a Sharpie, draw them with a marker. You're going to be like, don't cross these boundaries. These are my boundaries. I can't let you abuse my kindness anymore, or abuse your creativity. Maybe you could be drained because people keep using your ideas and they're not giving you credit, or they're taking advantage of you because of that. In that aspect, that you're not getting rewarded financially as you should, or you're not getting rewarded as emotionally. And like, it's still an emotional card. It's a water card, but yeah, that's what's going to be for the rest of the year, that you're not going to be being taken advantage of anymore, because you're setting those boundaries. You're going within, reevaluating, reprioritizing everything that's valuable to you when it comes to emotions, creativity, love, self-healing. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. I really hope that you liked it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in a different pile if you did get called on to pick a different pile. And yeah, thank you for your time, pile number 2. And I'll skip now to pile number 3. Sorry. So pile number 3, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So pile number 3, what's in store for the rest of this year for you? You're going to be ready to give out and show the world something that you've been working on. I feel like this is a career pile. The other piles are different journeys. Of course, every pile has a different journey, or you could have multiple journeys and have those multiple priorities and objectives. You could have chosen all 3, and these could be your objectives for the rest of the year. But I definitely think, sorry, I'm going so fast because I feel like I'm on a roll. I feel like every pile here is on a roll after this month and time period in time that you're looking at this from. So I definitely feel that the rest of the year is going fast for everyone. I didn't mention that on the rest of the cards, but if you did stick around, that's because it's a short reading this time. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I definitely feel that for pile number 3, you're going to be very productive. You're going to be perfecting a skill, perfecting something that you can show off the world that's going to bring you monetary value. I feel some stability, because Pentacle energy is money. It's a money card. But I also feel that whatever you define as valuable assets, valuable money, is what's going to bring you stability. That's what a pentacle is. It's just every person has a different perspective of what a pentacle could be, but more or less it does bring you that financial reward of having money, monetary value. I do assume that you have a skill set, a creative project that you're showing off to the world, or you've already made something that you already worked on, because a Knight of Pentacles is, you're not like a page anymore, you're a knight. Like, you're someone that's ready to show off, you have a message to share for the world. Your creativity's blossoming. I feel that you're ready to go onto greener pastures. I feel that you're showing off what you can do, and I feel that you've been very self-disciplined in learning all these traits at hand that you've been working on perfecting, maybe throughout the summer, maybe throughout the early year also. I definitely feel that your hard work will pay off. You just gotta keep looking at the brighter horizon ahead. As you can see, the night is going into the horizon. A new day, a new dawn. Wait, that's a song, isn't it? Okay, yeah. I'm thinking of Nina Simone's Feeling Good. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. That's what I feel with you. I feel you are feeling good. I feel that this new horizon is gonna bring you a whole new cycle of creativity and abundance and stability. And yeah, I don't know why I'm feeling jazzy for you. Feeling very jazzy with this pile. I don't know why that hit me real hard. Maybe you could enjoy listening to jazz while you're doing your creative projects. Maybe you could be in a jazz band. Maybe you could be into music. I mean, I definitely feel like it could also be a musical project. Maybe you work in these. I'm really bad with like coming up with like these musical terms, but I guess you could be a producer, you could be a songwriter, you could be directing a video, you could be I guess doing the visuals and like designing of the fashion wardrobes of the videos, or like, you know, of the music industry. I think this pile per se, I'm thinking of straight ahead of like music people, very musical people, I feel. Interesting. Maybe that's the message you have for the world, that you want to be a singer, you want to be a songwriter, you want to show off what you can do, and you want people to love your creativity and your projects. And I feel that's what you're perfecting at this moment, and it's gonna be worth paying off later on during the year, or when you see this, you kind of start seeing the little baby steps of like people, like the green light, that people are really paying attention to what you're doing and what you're saying. So maybe that wasn't always the case for you. You really had to work hard, but yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is someone that's already ready to go. You're ready to show off what you have at hand, and you're charging ahead. You're not even stopping. I mean, I know it's like standing still, but he looks like he's ready to go. I keep thinking of like, well, yeah, I mean, knight in shining armor, but yeah, you know, like someone that's ready to roll. Basically, it's just, I mean, I don't have any better words than that. I don't really want to extend too much on that, but I definitely feel that you're on the horizon for a new lifestyle, a new life cycle, something that brings you joy, that you're ready to show off to people. I feel like you're a rock star. But yeah, I really hope that you like that pile number 3. That's what the rest of the 2023, not 2023. I mean, yes, it is, but whenever you decide to watch this, I definitely feel that's the rest of the year, how it's going to go about. That you are ready to charge ahead and bring yourself some abundance and creativity and hard work. That's what's ahead. Your hard work's going to pay off, and people will love it. But yeah, I think whatever you're doing right now, like your plan of path is working out. So I'm very happy for you, pile number 3. If you were attracted to a different pile, there is probably a message there for you, because I think all these 3 piles are very coherent with each other. So yeah, please like, subscribe, comment. It really helps me out, and I'll see you in a different video if you stick around. Otherwise, have a great day, because you made it a great day, not because I told you. And yeah, I wish you well. I wish you good energy on this journey of yours. Good omens to every single pile. But yeah, bye everybody.